Hey guys, welcome to your first session on how to find your purpose. And in this session, I have good news. Your job in this session is not to take notes. You don't have to have like some worksheet. You don't have to be like super attentive. Actually, what I would really love for this session is for you to be almost the opposite of attentive. I want you to be receptive. The goal for this session is to get quiet and to listen to the whispers, the intuition, the gut instincts that come up when we have a quiet mind. Okay, our mind can be relatively small in thinking and in capacity, mainly because it's based on all of our past experiences, which we then project into the future and then live out. And in this scenario, we need to be thinking much bigger than the mind. Your purpose, the reason you are in this body, is way bigger than your past experiences. It's way bigger than your mind. And so what I want to do to start us off is, first of all, invite you to be receptive, invite you to be quiet, invite you to do nothing right now. Let me lead. I'm just going to walk you through a process that I've walked myself through 100 times, that I've walked clients through 100 times, and gotten some really amazing results, and I've gotten to help people get clearer on their purpose than they've ever been in their life within a matter of 5 minutes. And that's what I want to do with you right now. So to start that, as long as you're not driving or doing anything where closing your eyes would be dangerous, what I want you to do is sit comfortably, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, and I want you to slowly close your eyes. Take another deep breath in, deep breath out, and know that the time that you're spending with me right now, actually in reality, the time that you're spending within yourself right now is going to be some of the most valuable time that you've ever spent in your life. So any notifications can get turned off. Any worries about the outside world can get turned off, because this is the most important work to be doing right now. This is where the speaking gigs and the book deals and the podcasts, this is where they start. Without this, those don't happen. So now that you got your eyes closed and the outside world is left outside, keep breathing deeply. And what I want you to do is bring your attention to your feet. We're going to bring our attention out of our head and down into our bodies and down to our feet. What I want you to do is notice the weight of your feet on the floor. Notice how it feels inside your feet. And wiggle your toes a little bit to bring all your attention down to your feet. And what I want you to do now is bring all of your attention into your right big toe. And once your attention is in your right big toe, I want you to gently move your right big toe. Feel it fully. Feel how alive that right big toe is. And now that our attention is in our feet and in our bodies, I want you to bring that attention now into your heart. Because if anything is leading in this, if anything is really kind of channeling the answers, it's your heart. And so now that you're relaxed and calm and in your body, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And again, you don't have to do anything. Your job is to sit and relax and watch the answers come. So here's the scenario. We're going to pretend that you've met someone very wise. The wisest person on earth. This person knows a lot. And when they see you, you can tell that they can see every bit of you. All the way to the point of knowing everything that's happened in your life to date and everything that's going to happen in your life to come. And something else that they know is they actually even know the day that you will die. The day that your life will come to an end, that this lifetime will end. And so you ask that person, after getting answers about your life and figuring out why things happened and why things didn't happen, you ask them, what is the day that I'm going to die? And that person, because you asked, tells you that the day you're going to die is exactly 50 years from today. Exactly 50 years from right now is the day you're going to die. So you don't have to worry about dying before then, and you don't have to worry about living after then, because that's the day that you're going to die. Now my question is this. If you knew that you were going to die in 50 years, would you change anything in your life? Would you change what you do for a living? Would you change how you spend your time? What in your life would change if you knew that you were going to die exactly 50 years from today? If you're like most of my clients, their answer is typically like, no, I probably wouldn't change much. And so the next question is, what if that date that this wise soul told you, what if that date was 30 years from today? If you knew you were going to die 30 years from today, would you change anything in your life? Would you change your job? Would you change any relationships that you're in? What would you change if you knew you were going to die 30 years from today? And again, let these answers just gently bubble up in and of themselves. You don't have to think too hard. You don't have to furrow your brow. Just keep breathing really deep with your attention in your heart and let the answers come. And now you're probably seeing a pattern here. What I want to ask you now is, what if that date that you were going to die was 10 years from now? If you knew you were going to die in 10 years, what would you change? What would you do less of? What would you do more of? What would need to happen in the next 10 years for you to be able to leave this planet, leave this lifetime, leave this incarnation, leave this body, feeling complete? Feeling like, all right, that was awesome. See ya. What would need to happen over the next 10 years for you to feel complete? And let the answers come. You'll remember them. And now, what if you were going to die in 5 years? 5 years from now. What would you do? What would you drop out of your life? And if your answer is something like, well, I would eat ice cream and sit on the beach all day, then know that eventually eating ice cream and sitting on the beach all day kind of gets old. And know that we, you included, are here to contribute. We're here to do something with our lives. I mean, if you're in this course right now, then you know that you're here, you're meant for something. What is the thing that you're meant for? What would you want to do over the next 5 years to be able to leave with a bang, leave with a party, celebrating your existence, knowing you did what you came here to do? And lastly, what if you were going to die in 1 year from today? On this exact date, 1 year from now, was the end of your life. What would you change? What would you do with each day? What would you do each morning knowing that you only have 364 left, 363 left, 362, 361 mornings left? What would you spend your day doing? Who would you spend your days with? where would you spend your days? Take a deep breath in. And now bring your attention back to your heart and say thank you for the answers. You can thank your heart, you can thank the universe, you can thank your subconscious mind, you can thank your higher self. Thank what it is that you feel compelled to thank. And gently and slowly open your eyes. And to bring us back to this time and space reality, what I want you to do is look in the room that you're in or the environment that you're in for the biggest object that you can see. And just notice it. Notice how big it is. And now find in your reality the greenest object that you can see. Notice how green it is and how vibrant it is. And now notice something that is a circular shape. A sphere or some sort of a circle. It could be the top of a glass, a circle. And lastly, notice something that is a square shape. That brings us back into this time and space, this right here, right now, and rest assured that I truly believe you watching this right now, that the day that you will leave this lifetime is healthily a far distance in the future, a long time to come. And you have a lot of days to enjoy, a lot of mornings to enjoy, a lot of life to enjoy. And we want to learn from that taste of mortality that we just went through. So now is the time to bring out your paper and your pen and write down the things that came up for you, whether they were at the 20-year mark or the 10-year mark, the 50-year mark, the 5-year mark, or the 1-year mark. What came up for you? What stood out? Or what was common? What was like, yeah, I would do this. And then every time that we went lower with the years, maybe something got intensified, or I would do this faster. I would do this more. I would drop this out. Because here's the thing, finding your purpose isn't about finding something new and adding that to your life. Part of it is about awakening to that something new and then making space for it in your life. Transitioning out of what you used to be doing into your purpose full time. Most of us view our purpose as being very separate from the way that we make money or the thing that we spend the most time in our lives doing. My goal and my intention for this time together, for our time together, is for you to first get really clear on what it is that is your purpose. And the way that we get clear on our purpose isn't just one video together. It's in getting into the habit of asking ourselves deep questions and listening for the answers. Not thinking about the answers, listening for them. Because once we hear those answers, once we hear those intuitions, those gut instincts, those little whispers from the universe, let's say, that's then the thinking mind can come in, because the thinking mind is in charge of how to make that happen. So we listen to the whispers, we translate that into the thinking mind, into ways to make space, to clear space, to make it possible for those beautiful desires to come into our reality. My intention for this is for you to get clear on your purpose, and then I'm going to show you very clearly how to package that purpose into a business that is highly profitable, opens up space and time in your life to do the things that you love, and that whenever it is that you decide to leave this earth, whether it be 50 years from now, 100 years from now, 200 years from now, that you have accomplished all that you are meant to accomplish on this earth. That's our goal. Find out what it is, make space for it, and then do it every single day and make a great living doing it. I hope you enjoyed our first session. I will see you in the next video. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, you're going to love the free training I'm putting below this video in the description that is going to get you crystal clear on your purpose on this earth. Show you the exact steps to making $10,000 a month from home, living that purpose, and show you how to land stages like a TEDx talk. We've helped over 200 people land TEDx talks within the next 90 days. So click for the free training below, because right now is the more important time than ever. The world's kind of a crazy place for all of us purpose-driven entrepreneurs to be playing at as big a level as humanly possible. So click below for the free training. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.